So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Hello everybody and welcome back to the HIB podcast with our sixth rendition.
Sixth rendition?
Yes.
Oh, we're
That
here
makes
with...
sense, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We are here with Yasin,
Sixth rendition.
Nate, and I, Sam. Hello, welcome back.
Today's topics will be on eAssessment and ePortfolio. We're going to be having a general overview. We're going to go over academic honesty, updating or uploading your ePortfolios, subject group details, and planning the actual unit for the eAssessment.
And of course, you have Nathaniel's Wise and the Reddit session. But we're missing Ian because he's in Singapore doing
Singapore.
things.
Yes. Okay. So let's get right into it. Can you guys guess what the oldest book in the joke is about?
I guess it's like a knock-knock joke when someone just knocks on a pyramid.
You?
I've honestly got no idea.
Anything, dude.
It's probably something morbid.
It's a fart joke. Come on, like everyone loves farts. Everyone laughs when you mention farts.
Ha.
It's from Sumeria.
The summer.
It's a Sumerian cuneiform tablet from around 3100 to 2900 BC. Here's the joke, just like open your ears. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart on her husband's lap. Include a laugh track and yes, thank you, Ian.
Wow, that was...
Really bad, right?
Insightful.
Yeah, I mean, they tried. It's the first... It's the first joke in the world.
Or at least the first recorded joke in the world.
Yeah, they tried.
An attempt was made.
It doesn't really sound like that.
And now, Sam, you said you wanted to talk about the world's best joke.
Now to the world's best joke. I was actually really surprised that I could find any joke at all. Okay, here we go. Two hunters are out in the woods. When one of them collapses, he's not breathing and his eyes are glazed. So his friend calls 911. My friend is dead. What should I do? The operator replies. Calm down, sir. I can help you. First, make sure that he's dead. There's a silence, then a loud bang. Back on the phone, the guy says, okay, now what?
No.
To be honest, this is pretty funny.
Maybe, yeah, I guess. You can...
I mean, it's pretty dark sense of humor.
Yeah, I mean, it's really...
More.
Yeah, it's a good joke. It's the world's best joke.
It's kind of dark. That's it for the Reddit session.
No further comments. And now on to the HIB pod, the actual, like...
That was the saddest Reddit session.
Yes. Now we move on to the very important part, which is the eAssessment and ePortfolio.
Yay!
Now, do you guys know anything about this or like want to comment about it? Because I know you guys haven't done this.
All I know is that everyone was complaining about it and complaining about me not having to do it.
It was pretty funny because I did preparations to both ePortfolio and eAssessment, but I never really did any of the two.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I mean, I came in like halfway through the year, so everyone else was like already, doing it. I was like, man, suckers.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair because you guys just chilled and like did art or something, right?
No. We still looked at it. We just.
No, I mean like during the actual test.
During the actual.
Oh, during it, yeah. I just watched.
Oh
YouTube
yeah, we did
videos.
art. I remember the art. We did it.
Oh yeah, we heard. Yeah. We heard
yeah.
a bunch of crazy stories from our art teacher.
Good. And there was like cats and stuff. It was,
Well, that's not what the eAssessment ePortfolio is. What the eAssessment ePortfolio is
quoting
ePortfolio of carefully defined coursework in language acquisitions, art design, and physical and health education. Uses a process of dynamic sampling to moderate results to a global standard.
Oof, that is.
So basically, think of like
hurts.
a map test. It's like a map. Like a map test.
Well, what is a map test?
You don't know what a map test is?
I do not know what a map test is.
You've done map tests.
At the end of the year. At the end of the year, we had a test, and
I know what map test. Explain it to the audience. That was my intention.
Worldwide, like within America, especially.
Yeah, map test is a test that you take to see how far you're doing in school, and it tests your knowledge.
Yeah, you got reading, writing, and mathematics.
Yes, it's a computer adaptive test.
Yeah, it's cool.
So ePortfolio is kind of different actually. because there's like on-screen examinations, they're called eAssessments,
yeah.
and there's ePortfolios.
So it's for the
ePortfolios are different because they're more, I would say, they're more art related because you do them in
like drama,
in the arts classes.
Yeah.
At least that's for our school, and
You can't really do an ePortfolio for math, can you?
I mean, you can get like different theorems. Or, I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So I at least from my experience, it's quite. It's good. It helps. I mean, any test is good for you because it sees how far you're doing in school and if you're doing good or not. I mean, we spent the last 2 years preparing for this test, and it was so anticlimactic because
So like, here's the test.
Here's the test.
Good luck.
No, and then we finished, and then
And it's I guess it's done.
you still go to DP. So, but don't take that from me. But this is because it's still in a lab rat.
We were the lab rats.
Yeah, we were the lab rats.
This is not actually happening currently, but it is going to be happening in the future.
Yes.
Because we
Yes.
did it, and we did fine.
We're the lab rats of this thing. So
Yes.
but
This is exclusive content.
a number of schools did this, and we were one of them.
Slightly exclusive content.
Yeah, and it's okay. So you guys don't know anything about it, right?
All I know is that it was complained about.
I know that it was done on a computer, hence the E in the E-assessment.
Electronic assessment.
Hey, you're using your brain.
Yes.
Now, also with this eAssessment ePortfolio, they've also integrated the personal projects into this. And obviously, we went over the personal project in our first episode, or our second episode. We already went over personal projects, so I don't think we're going to go over it as much as the ePortfolio and on-screen examinations.
Mm-hmm.
So an on-screen examination or an eAssessment is a 2-hour test for selected courses in language, literature.
This is the core topics, basically.
Yeah, language, literature, individual
Science.
society, science, math, and IDU.
Yeah.
Also,
Wait, what's IDU?
IDU is called interdisciplinary learning unit.
But we'll like go over that later.
No, not interdisciplinary something. Yeah, but we'll go over
Something.
this in a later time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's like a math test. You go on a computer, you take you answer a set of questions. It's a 2-hour long test.
Yeah.
And you take the test.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Academic honesty.
Academic honesty, yes. This is very important because obviously academic honesty is a big strand of the IB. Not a strand, but a very important aspect of the IB because we need to be honest. We can't steal other people's works. That's being dishonest.
That's like basis of morals.
Yeah.
To shortly sum it up for those who still understand, don't copy. If you see a really, really cool essay on your article and you think you can fool the teachers,
You can't.
You might fool the teachers, but you can't fool a computer. So
Yeah. Don't we have a quote from...
and by fooling your teachers, you're fooling yourself. Yeah.
Don't we have a quote or something from the website? No?
Don't plagiarize.
yeah, well, it's not a quote, but it's a.
We're quoting from the official IB website.
Yeah, this is from the official IB guide.
Notice how we're quoting it.
We're quoting. We're not
Sort
talking
of,
about. Yeah.
very badly.
So academic honesty is when you undertake research honestly and produce authentic pieces of work. So basically, what you said, you take other sources and you put it all in your brain. You mash it all together, and then you produce your stuff.
Yeah, you just write an essay.
Exactly.
It's painful.
But this is like honestly, you produce your own stuff, except for just copy paste, because copy paste is the worst thing to do.
They've got Turnitin, don't they?
Yeah, Turnitin is.
Do you guys know what
Scary.
Turnitin is?
Most IB schools should know this, but Turnitin is a scary website that knows if you plagiarize or not, basically.
Basically, yeah. So you've got your big Word document or whatever, you hand it in.
Scours the internet and says, "Oh, you got from this part and this student in this website."
Your stuff is approximately 12.53% related to this.
Yeah.
One of the worst feelings is handing in your essay and having your Turnitin score being like above.
Yeah.
Like 0.1 above.
And just like at that moment,
Yeah.
you realize you stuff up.
And it's like, oh, I worked so hard, but
When you try your best.
But yeah.
And you don't succeed.
So that's actually a good thing about academic honesty is that you can unintentionally copy someone else's work. This is why you always turn in before you actually do the work. But yeah, academic honesty is always respecting intellectual property by acknowledging all ideas and works of others. Source materials may include, along with written text, visual, audio, graphics, blah, blah, blah. Forms of intellectual property include patents, trademarks, moral rights, and copyrights. Well, this is kind of obvious, so...
Emphasize on the moral rights part.
So, you guys remember Mr. ... teacher's story?
Oh, tell me about this stuff.
So the horror story. You remember the horror story? Yeah.
Before we came into DP, we were introduced to a horror story.
Yes, by our amazing...
teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that we can't name because
you
guys might be creepy out there.
Go over it.
Nate?
So, imagine this. You're an IB student, and you're having a good time, but you also, you haven't slept for a few days. You're like, hey, I might be able to sneak 1 hour of sleep in. So, instead of doing your essay, you copy and paste. And this isn't just a formative task. No, this is summative.
And it wasn't a summative. It was an IA, internal assessment.
Oh, so it's a big one. And you're like, I guess I just copy and paste this.
No, I think they didn't realize that they were copying and pasting, and then or they didn't realize that they were plagiarizing, and then it actually turned out that they were unintentionally, and then they got in trouble.
So yeah, even if you unintentionally do it, you stuff up. Regardless, so. This student was like, okay, it's fine. And the IA comes back, and guess what? With 2 years of education and, passing and everything, because they stuffed up this, they lost the whole diploma.
Yeah.
Everything. Just because of one IA. And if it is, as these guys were saying, unintentional, then... it really sucks. And the teacher was like...
There's a lot of crying from all sides.
There's a meeting, and the student was crying, the mother was crying,
the teacher was crying,
everyone was crying. Don't do it, guys. Make sure you're intentional with your paraphrases. Yeah.
Another aspect of academic honesty is also a really simple idea. Don't cheat on tests.
Oh yes. Oh, that's another story.
Yeah, that's another horror story. One of the history students from previous years, she brought in a 10 centimeter paper just filled in with facts and details
dates and stuff.
Yeah, for the test. And of course she was caught because
that's what happens.
That's what happens. It's really, really hard to cheat on an exam and not be found, especially when the security footage of the exam is revised after. And guess what?
It's gone.
Yeah.
No diploma.
No diploma, and on top of that...
it's marked down forever.
It's marked down forever, and universities, which she applies to, the teachers, the college counselors, they are obliged
to tell her that she cheated.
Not to tell the university that she cheated.
Yeah, to tell the university that she cheated. And that obviously makes it really hard to get into colleges.
Yeah, scary stuff, man. Yeah. Don't cheat. Don't plagiarize.
Don't stuff up.
So now let's get into how would someone go to uploading ePortfolios? So we're going to go over the due dates, the file types, and what to upload. The maximum file size for a text file, either be document, docs, PDF, RTF, or TXT, is 50 megabytes.
What in the world is a TST?
TXT, a text file. Yeah, text file.
Okay.
For an audio file, 60 megabytes. Video file, 500 megabytes. And the image file, 5 megabytes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really small sizes.
So just make sure that you actually stick to these requirements, because if you surpass it, they're only going to look through what meets their standards. And if, for example, you say you do 20 pages and they say they want 15 pages, all the other 5 pages they're going to completely ignore.
Yeah.
And who knows, that might be your most important stuff. So just make sure you stick to the limits and obviously follow the criteria that they give you, because it's really strict.
Otherwise, bad things happen.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you guys?
No, never did ePortfolio.
Yeah, none of you guys did the actual ePortfolio, but we did. And we had this list of how many pages compared to how many megabytes of video we can have. And it was a really intricate and mathematical session we had.
Yeah.
The subject and group details for these classes vary.
They're different.
Yeah, they vary. For example, the eAssessment goes for language and literature, mathematics, science, and humanities. And then there's the drama. Sorry. There's ePortfolio, where it has... ePortfolio is basically the same thing as eAssessment, but it's not a test, and it makes you write. For this case, I'm doing drama because I did drama in my own ePortfolio. And so it's the arts and the PEs, or physical education subjects, where it has 4 tasks. You do a presentation, a proposal, a process and product, and a commentary. So a presentation, you research what you're going to do and what your topic. You're going to write some information about it. You do a proposal to propose to your teacher, and your process and product is obviously what you did, and you comment on what you've done. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
We didn't do it.
Not really.
Yeah.
I can just say neato, because...
Neato.
Yeah, it's a really boring unit because it's not really implemented into the IB system yet, and yeah, it's not really fun. But you still have to do it. So, or actually, you don't have to do it, but we still had to do it, and we think that this is useful for the future because it might become a thing.
And you guys might be doing it.
Yeah.
And then be warned, but it will be much more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nathaniel's wise.
Nathaniel's Wise. Welcome to our 6th edition of Nathaniel's Wise. In the past, we have talked about the meaning of life and extrapolating data from certain proofs. Today, we will be talking about this statement. Everyone has faith in something. Mm-hmm. 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 Do you guys agree or disagree with that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean...
Yeah.
It's either religion, money, happiness,
themselves,
personal satisfaction, sure, themselves. Danny DeVito.
Well, yes, everyone has faith in something, because if they didn't have faith in something, they wouldn't be acting or anything. Unless, do you think animals have faith in things?
Not really. They have.
I mean, they can have faith in each other. That's more like
trust. Faith.
That's trust.
No, faith.
Faith is being sure of what you cannot see.
Yes, I don't think animals have that.
Yeah, they're purely based on what they can see.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
No, I guess with imagination, us humans can be a bit more. So yeah, everyone has faith in something. Now, what do you guys have faith in? Or what do you guys think you have faith in?
Do you believe in love or life?
Love.
Life after love.
Oh, life after love. I always get it wrong.
Love?
Yeah.
Do you believe in love?
Yes, or at least like some spiritual. Life isn't really fun without any spiritual stuff, so I try to believe in it. I try to believe like...
That's why some people believe in religion, because it comforts them.
Spice of life.
Gives them meaning for life.
Yes.
Well, that's an easy meaning.
Oh, what's a what?
It's an easy meaning to life.
Yes, faith, love, friendship, future, success, goals. That's all kind of faith. Faith is also a really good motivating factor. If you can motivate yourself, then you have faith in something.
Exactly. And what I was talking about last time, the proof that something exists, we can prove that something exists. We don't have to have faith in that. But everything else is based off faith. So all actions we do is based off...
Danny DeVito.
All actions we do is based off of our faith. So we can actually analyze one another by looking at what they do and what they have faith in.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, that's Nate's Nathaniel's Wise. Not really a why today, but just going into...
Ask them what, leave in the comments.
What do you guys have
what do you guys have faith in?
Death? Lots of people have faith in death. Yeah,
answer in the comments below.
And that's episode 6 of the HIB podcast.
We hope you enjoyed, and again, like and subscribe, and we hope you'll enjoy. Have a good time. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening. See you next time.